Well, first of all, thank you for inviting us and for having us here today. As I said yesterday, I think one of the important things for us that all of you portrayed is two things. It's the uniqueness of Louisiana and even between the individual parishes, which are certainly things to take into consideration as we refine the technology and the maps and that interactive part. But the other is the constant statement of impact, not just impact on individuals, but impact on whole communities and what that is doing. One of the things that we've been asked to do, Congress is asked to do, that thoroughly wasn't addressed in the law is this whole issue of affordability. When we talk about it in the affordability piece, what we're coming to know, largely because of the people in Louisiana, and I think you're right, it will play out in other parts of the country, is that when we look at the affordability piece, there was the piece that said we're going to do it by addressing those that don't have the means to pay their premiums. And we've talked about that kind of affordability. But what we're hearing is the greater impact of the community overall. What it does to business investment, what it does to home and home ownership and those things. So certainly you've given us a lot of information to go back and consider and to discuss with members of Congress and the administration about how we do this program and how we implement it. One of the things that's driving this and the connectivity here, and I would frankly wish we had a little more time because Roy can talk about the maps, it is the connection between our mapping efforts and insurance premiums and how one drives the other. One of the things that was in the legislation was simply that what was ever driving the risk was to have a rate that reflected the risk that was there. It's a little counterintuitive from a mutual insurance that allows you to spread risk differently, to do subsidization, which got removed in Biggert-Waters, and to do that cross-subsidization and grandfathering. Basically, if you have the risk as adjudged by the level of flooding you're going to have a rate that reflects that risk. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of pain. So we'll go back. Congress is looking at affordability and the affordability issue. And we'll continue to look at that affordability issue and how we can accommodate and do things within the law and the structures that we have. I think we all know we've got a lot of work